Look, you must be Oh, here we go. Here we go with this dude again. I'm not gonna hold you. When they first showed Regulus, I forgot his name, I'm not gonna lie. But when they first showed him in like season 2, I thought he was about to be the toughest character of all time, bro. They made him seem all indestructible. They made him seem unbeatable. And then he just, he just got beat. Now, granted, to be fair, he was fighting the most broken character in the history of all time ever. But, you know, he still got beat. Getting all big-headed just because you got a tiny bit lucky. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. He going back through all of his ops. Who they feeling like, bro? Who they feeling like trying to pose like this, bro? I'm not gonna lie. You don't get this pose if you already lost. Let me lock in, because it seems like we're about to get an actual important, like, lore moment. Ooh, hold on. This is the most we ever seen of her. Let me chill. All I'm saying is that, like, if we're being fair, right? Here's the way I'm thinking about it, right? If I'm Subaru right now, right? I'm looking at this, and I'm like, okay, you know, every time I try to talk about return by death, she, you know, starts grabbing my chest, right? So I'm thinking, like, if we're being fair, you know, if we're on a chest grabbing sort of basis, that's all I'm saying is, like, you know, let's be fair. Let's keep it even. I love you. All right, he's up. That boy getting a free lap pillow. Hold on, you were faking it, bruh. Whoa. Actually, what's going on? Amelia wasn't even with you last time. Last thing we saw, he got ran up on by the girl with the bra, and that was it. Amelia lost 2 nights of sleep worrying about you, I suppose. Good shit, 𝙏𝙖𝙡. What's good with you? Okay. So we're still in the dungeon. We're still underground. Okay, yeah, this was who we were looking at. I don't know what the fuck this fit is, bro. She dressed like straight bra, booty shorts, and cowboy boots on with the cape. Sure, bro. Is this the Sage? This can't be the Sage, bro. She was the one that was sniping them last episode. I finally found you masked. Whoa. No, 𝙏𝙖𝙡, you gonna have to pull out one of the magic crystals, bro. What is going on, bro? Who is this? She must know the Witch of Envy, maybe? It's been forever. I've missed you so much. Did she just crack that nigga back? What do you mean? I'm 𝙏𝙠? We don't know 𝙏𝙠, keeper of the watchtower. Let me get this straight, because I'm still suspicious of 𝙏𝙠. Because you're trying to tell me she sees Subaru coming to the watchtower in the desert. She chooses to shoot needles through his head, but now he's in the watchtower and she's been waiting for him forever. I don't know if I'm buying that one, bruh. Something we don't know about 𝙏𝙠. We gotta have a running dialogue on 𝙏𝙠. Keep your eyes peeled for 𝙏𝙠. Is she talking to one of the authorities inside of him or something? Is Amelia turning into a 𝙏𝙠 for Subaru, bruh? Like, that ass. I feel like early in the show she just simply didn't fuck with this nigga. And now I feel like she's either developing or has developed feelings for him. You're making a yo. Rom, chill on my boy. Nah, Rom the real 𝙏𝙠, bruh. Rom just damn near sacrificed her life for that man. And now she's right back to hating. All right, let's put together everything we've seen in the episode so far, right? Let's put it all together. First of all, and we're only 3 minutes into the episode, but I feel like it's worth looking at what we've seen so far, all right? We start out with the authorities. We see the Witch of Envy, and now we have a random character showing up, speaking as if she knew Subaru in the past. Here's the fan theory I'm putting together, right? We already know Subaru has some degree of time travel ability based on return by death. Granted, it's an ability with many stipulations, but at the end of the day, it's still a time travel ability. What I'm thinking is that at some point, this ability was different, okay? Return by death didn't always function the way that we understand it to function now. And I think that at some point, Subaru lived a life where he knew the Witch of Envy, where he knew this girl right here. What'd she say her name was? 𝙏𝙠? I don't think this is Subaru's first, when I say first loop, I don't mean return by death loop. I don't think this is Subaru's first time in like the ReZero universe. Yeah, almost, it's like a secondary story loop. Or I don't even know if I'd say story loop. Actually, hold on, you might be cooking something, because look, return by death allows you to loop back to a previous part of the story, right? Let's think about it like a video game, okay? Because it's clearly based off video game mechanics. Return by death allows you to loop back to a previous part in the game. But what do you do if, you know what I mean, you've already made so many bad decisions in the game, you don't even like the route that you're on? You restart the whole game from scratch. You make a new save file. And so what if return by death? What if we're on like a different save file in the same game? You know what I mean? And so Subaru came into this world at the beginning of the series thinking that, you know, I mean, this is the first time he's been here. But what if he's just like on a whole new save file and he just doesn't even know it? Because when you reset your save file, you lose everything. You don't have your items, you know, your character doesn't have their memories, whatever. And so what if at some point he fucked some shit up so bad that he was like, oh nah, I can't even return by death this. I gotta reset the save file. What about his life in the normal world? That's where I'm thinking the save file begins. The save file begins with him getting isekai'd from his old world into the new world. That's like the start of the game, right? I'm trying to think about it like game mechanics, right? You don't usually think of the beginning of the game itself as a checkpoint. But it kind of is. It's the first checkpoint. Even when you're programming a game, checkpoint number 1 is the beginning of the game. How would they remember him is a good question. I don't know how that fits in. But only specific people seem to remember him. Only 2 people I've seen that have remembered him on the spot so far are obviously the Witch of Envy, who I love you, and 𝙏𝙠, who was introduced immediately after a very weird, suspicious looking Witch of Envy scene. And so I don't know how those 2 things tie together, but something's going on here. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, you should consider checking out my Patreon, where I have my full unedited reactions for videos like this one. I'm also offering seasonals that we don't cover on the channel and Patreon exclusive content. So if you want more content or just a way to support the channel, check it out. What is going on, bruh? Yo. I mean, I rock with 𝙏𝙠. She seemed all right for now. Fit's a little crazy, but apart from that, she seems cool. This is the 𝙏𝙠 that people mean when they say 𝙏𝙠. Oh, we got a picture? The holy gold coin has the holy dragon. Gold, okay, silver has the sage. Can we get a better look? So she didn't call Subaru based off of his looks. And we already know there's other ways to recognize people in ReZero. Mana signatures, authorities, like there's other metaphysical ways to recognize people. So there's something within Subaru that 𝙏𝙠 is recognizing. I'm about to posit another fan theory, but I'm gonna let her keep talking for a second. The only person who gives such a nose-burningly blast, she said that nigga boofed up. Stinky ass boy. But no, obviously she's clearly talking about the witch fucking, the witch stank that he used to give off that people would talk about back in season 1. Don't worry, Subaru, I understand. She didn't even say you don't stink. Amelia, no. Amelia, she said, I get it. You do kind of fucking reek, my boy, but it's okay. We're going to take some baths later. Hey, Subaru, that's a free Amelia bath, bro. Lock in. The Sword Saint and the Holy Dragon sound familiar to you. I've known Reid, the Stick Swinger, pause, and Volcanica, the Sarcastic, forever. I'll just ask you straight. Who is your master? Thank you. I'm glad someone here, I'm glad Rom is locked in. This is why I can never say mad at Rom, because someone has to make actual progress here in opening up the lore, bro. We got Subaru and Amelia over here talking about baths. Julia's trying to remember what his middle name is. Anastasia trying not to blow her cover. At least Rom like really trying to get something done here. The sage is the fucking drum roll, bruh. Flugel. Yeah, I don't think we know a Flugel, bruh. I seen the memes. I've seen the memes, bro. I've seen the memes of Subaru walking upstairs or some shit. So I'm assuming this is gonna be the all hailed like stairs memes. I don't know. No way there's a stair arc, bro. First of all, who the fuck is this right here? This is not Subaru's dome. That boy started look smaxing, bro. This Barasu right here. But second of all, can we get a female character introduced into the show that doesn't act like this, bro? Ever since Krush fell off the map, every character acts like they're 6 years old, bro. This door serves as the tower's primary entrance and exit. Okay, if this is the entrance, how did Patricia and the carriage get that far? Damn! Yo, so you trying to tell me 𝙏𝙠 was complaining about having little ass melee on her back and she could big body carry a whole dinosaur with her swole ass? You can tell this story is a book sometimes because they talk like some of their dialogue feels like it would work better in prose than it would in animation. You know, like sometimes I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then I remember the source material is what, a web novel, a light novel where we probably get a lot more insight into characters' inner monologues and thoughts. Because a lot of times I'm just like, yo, what do they be talking about in this show, bro? It gives me the same vibe I have when watching like Monogatari content, when I'm like, yeah, this reads like an adapted book. Okay, Patricia is being healed. It doesn't work on Rim. It can't heal something that isn't an illness or injury. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, you just gotta whoop Gluttony's ass, bro. The only way to get Rim's memories back is gonna be like to cut open, maybe kill all 3 Gluttonies, cut open its stomach and like force it to throw up the names or something like that, bro. I don't know if there's gonna be some sort of magical way we can heal her. I think we know what the answer is. Find Gluttony, run the fade, and then let's finish it. There it is. Another stair. Hold on. Okay. Fan theory. Let's look at the shape of stairs. All right. What does this remind you of? Stair. Now look, a stair is an anagram of a rat's eye. Now, I want you to think about this, okay? What's another name for a rat? A snitch. If you take out the S and then the N, Subaru Natsuki, you get the word itch. Stay with me. Now, an itch happens on your skin. What pops back up in the word skin? The S and the N from earlier, from Subaru Natsuki. And when you take out the K and the I in the middle, what do you get? Key. What happens, stay with me, what happens if you reverse the K and the I? You get I, K. And what does IK stand for when you're texting? I know. Stay with me. Now, what I find interesting about this is that this is the second time I has popped up. And when you put those 2 I's together, you get the Roman numeral 2, because this isn't the first time Subaru has been in this universe. It's the second. We got Subaru. He said, this is my second time in this universe. And what does Amelia say? I know. Amelia is the key. She knows that this is Subaru's second loop into the... All right, let me stop, brother. The bit's over. This looks like a room I wouldn't want to stay in very long. They sent that boy to the back. Bro, did I predict Subaru with my drawing? One might call it the device that sets up the puzzle for us. This is a puzzle game now? I thought this was an RPG, bro. I don't want to do puzzles. Oh, shit. What the... God damn, they threw me in the puzzle. Okay, there are a few things you must know before beginning the exam. All right, lock me in, because I'm going to try to pass this exam, too, see if I be worthy. First, try touching the slab, rather the monolith closest to you. Just running around touching monoliths blindly will not lead you to the answer. Okay, Reid is the progenitor of the Astray... Oh, shit. He one of them redheads. A big Reinhardt. He absolutely loved bullying the... Okay, that's kind of crazy. Hell, from his perspective, pretty much everyone was a weak... Amelia is in absolute awe. Amelia, nothing she's saying is this shocking. Amelia funny as hell, bruh. And of course they're gonna do the belly button shadow, because why? Of course, I don't know what's up with this showing belly buttons, bro, but it's a consistent thing. There's a chance that the challengers have to defeat 𝙏𝙧 to enter the tower. Hey, if that's the case, just turn around right now, bro, because that is not happening. Who is Subaru defeated? Maybe it has something to do with Regulus and Betelgeuse? Oh, shit, that boy locked in. That boy locked in. That's the expression Betty likes to see on you. He do stay with that same smile. And you know where else I seen that smile before? Subaru walking up them stairs. I'm going to get to that scene when he's walking up them stairs. And I'm going to understand what that meme is about, bro. And you're not stopping me. The name of the hero vanquished by 𝙏𝙧 is... Right. Oh, it's a constellation. The 𝙏𝙧 in question wasn't even you at all. What the? Who's the other? Bro, what? Where I come from, there's a star named 𝙏𝙧. Oh, I didn't know that. It means stinger. But the scorpion's tail. Okay, he putting it together, bro. See, y'all lucky I wasn't isekai'd into this motherfucker. I don't really know about constellations like that. And so if I was thrown into the mix, bro, we would have been stuck in here for a good little minute. Groups of stars that resemble people or animals are known as constellations. When I looked down at the monoliths, there it was. Yo, he better than me, bro, because I would have never got this, bro. There are 2 stars in Orion that are said to shine the brightest. Rigel and Hold on. Did I not say Betelgeuse earlier? Did I not say Betelgeuse? Come on, you gotta give me that credit. I was on my way to the correct answer. Rigel, Regulus. I was cooking. I said everything and nothing. That's kind of just how it works with me. That's kind of just how it works. I have like a Takaba sort of ability where I can get the right answer, but I don't know it's the right answer. So it's kind of a useless ability. But if y'all pay attention to what I'm saying, bro, the right answer is going to show up one of these times. You have to just be able to identify it. Okay, we hit the library. Okay, I can't, like, now that I've pointed it out, I can't unsee it. But I feel like most frames have like at least 2 belly buttons in it. And it's starting to like, okay, watch. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes and pick a frame around here. If you zoom in real close, no, am I tweaking? How do I zoom in? Hold on. So you telling me y'all couldn't get Subaru hair right, but you could get Amelia's. This is the first time she's seen the archive open. Interesting. Damn, in all 400 years, she's never seen the archive open? Okay, so do we just start looking for books? Like, is there any rhyme or reason to why you're grabbing the books that you're grabbing? Let's see. What the okay, bro. These cheating ass did the letters scramble off the page? Hell nah. How is that fair? Hold on. The letters are moving around. I can't read them at all. That's nah. Imagine opening a book. Yo, they forced dyslexia on your ass, bro. Is it possible those are people's names? Oh shit. Does he have a book on like everybody's name? Like everybody? Okay, so now the next part of the puzzle is figuring out how to read these books, I suppose. He can read the book? Whoa, okay. Okay, well, now some witch shit is about to happen. Bro opens a book and gets sent to the doom dimension from the words. Are we about to get someone's random backstory? Oh, this is the Witch of Pride. Interesting. So did he just so happen to grab the book for the Witch of Pride? Or does he have some sort of witch ability allowing him to see this? Like, what's going on? Oh, she was an executioner? Pops was the executioner. He was the scale that decided what was good and evil in their world. And no way he was letting his daughter get splashed with blood at the front of the fucking execution. Surely this is just metaphorical, right? Like this, her childhood wasn't this dark. Okay, and this is how she became the witch. That was when she finally understood the scale that weighed the gravity of a crime could only be found within the heart of the one who committed it. Maybe? I feel that's a very prideful thing to say. Because, you know, witch of pride. But also, I don't know if I agree with that take. The scale is found with the... Nah, because some people do be in their hearts believing that the horrible shit that they do is justified. I don't know about that take, but it does align with someone who would, I guess, eventually go on to be the witch of pride. Are you an evil... You asking questions to him before he gets executed? Whoa! Oh my God! Evaporated that book. Was that her? Did you do something bad? Oh, okay, so she started... She started going tweak mode, bro. Turning on everybody, getting them smoked for their sins. Damn! Cooked the whole crowd? So what, if you have a single crime on your heart, you just get eviscerated? How do you survive this? You have to be like, what, super pure of heart? You either have to be super pure of heart or so prideful that you don't think anything you do is unjustified. Any character that goes by the whole, like, I'm judging criminals, I'm judging bad guys, I'm playing judge, jury, executioner, on some Frank Castle shit, on some Higuruma shit, you already gotta start, like, raising your eyebrow at them, bro. Rarely does someone follow that trope and ends up being a good person. Damn, that boy start tweaking. Yo, Betty, why are you looking at my boy like that, bruh? This is really my master, huh? I suppose, face ass girl. I'm not gonna lie, that probably did look crazy from their POV though, bruh. He just opens a book. We don't know how long he was hypnotized by the book, and then he just randomly jumps back screaming. I bet you Betty tries to read the book and the letters get scrambled. Yep, Betty can't read it. Hold on, I can really read this though. Y'all can see the words? It's showing up as English on, hold on. Am I tweaking? Can y'all read the words, bro? I'm seeing English right here. The story of Tifon, the Witch of Pride. Y'all don't see this? A long time ago, there was a girl who was a young woman, young enough that she could barely be considered a woman. Her father was an executioner, and his job was to punish criminals. Tifon didn't understand the concept of punishing criminals due to her young age, but she did understand her father's work. It was to dole out, like, y'all don't see that? I must be able to read the book. This is interesting. I'm gonna have to ask, like, maybe I have some powers I don't know about. I don't know. Where did you hear about this Tifon person? I wonder if he'll be able to answer that. Yeah, he can't really say it. Oh yeah, she did look like that. I remember now. Yup. Where my girl at? The one who was punching shit wild hard. I like that witch. Oh yeah, she did turn that. She turned that nigga into chunks, boy. Uh-oh. Julius, he got sucked into a book too, didn't he? Okay, whose book did he get sucked into? Ballery Timoglyph. I faced him one-on-one. Yep, I faced him one-on-one and somehow survived. So far, The two common ground we've seen between being able to read someone's book is either having touched them to some degree or having interacted with them to some degree. We don't know which one it is yet. The books in here can be read by one familiar with their author. Okay, me and 𝙏𝙖𝙡 on the same. I feel like I'm really the new 𝙏𝙖𝙡 out here. All right, so these are labeled with the names of all the dead people in the world. Damn, whoever made this library is really the biggest jerk ever. That is facts, bro, because I know they had enough magic potential, magic aptitude to make some sort of browsing system to make this easy. You know what I mean? Oh, you can look for someone in particular, you can look for someone individual, find their book, and boom, you're good. But nah, they made this the most convoluted, assuming each of these floors go back into multiple layers of shelves as well. I think you could deadass spend a lifetime going through all of these books and not find the one you're looking for. That's hate. Fourth wall breaking. That boy waited for the kiss to get close by and smacked it away. Are you accepting the kiss? That's the question. If you're Subaru right there, are you accepting that kiss? This might be a weird time, but can I ask you some questions about yourself? Okay, here we go. Hold on. What is this nigga Subaru chopping it up for and making conversation? I just peeped what he was doing, bro. Bro said, oh man, I'm getting kind of tired. I'll take a seat and start asking niggas about their backstory while everyone else is busting their ass out here working, bruh. Sounds like you two are having fun. Did you find? Yeah, Amelia said so. Are we getting to work over here? Good press, Amelia. Good press, Amelia. Sounds like you two are having fun. The rest of us are over here looking for fucking books. Y'all over here chopping it up. Y'all find anything? Wait. So you mean to tell me, like, okay, and you have to let it slide a little bit because, you know, they got to keep the narrative moving. But you're telling me in this infinite tower of people who have died, 2 people who are in our party just so happened to run into 2 books of people who they had just so happened to interact with on the same floor within the same 2 minutes, within like 5 minutes of hitting the library. Like, okay, you know, you got to let some shit slide for the narrative. But also, like, come on, bro. The odds of that are like, I feel like that's like, is that lottery numbers, bro? We may be better off taking the next exam into the second. Wait. You got to take an exam onto each floor. So the stairs appeared. The stairs appeared after they left the room. Oh, hell nah, bro. You know what this feels like? You know those rage video games that are like purposely obtuse in their design and just make no sense? I feel like this is one of those rage video games where, like, you know what I mean? You have to keep going back and forth and replaying the same parts because this shit is so fucking, this shit is so annoying, bro. Okay, more stairs. Are we getting to the meme now? Wait, he's walking the stairs. He's walking the stairs. Is this it? This is not the memes, bro. He was not this happy in the memes. This was not, what was it? Daniel's PFP? This ain't the stairs I know. The next level is another fucking white. Yo, this game, I'll call it a fucking game. This show is pissing me off, bro. This better not be another. I'm gonna let it slide. Oh shit, we got a sword in the stone. He about to have to super squabble. Go ahead and let Julius pick that up, bro. No one else should be grabbing that sword. Okay, I'll give it to him. He wouldn't have done that early on in the show. That boy used the opportunity to farm. No one said you had to hold it up in the air like you was finna hit an Excalibur, my boy. You're not like King Arthur. Relax. Oh shit. Okay, it teleported them. Are they about to have a fade? Fool who has attained the heavenly sword. Earn his part. Who is this big ass? Oh, this dog from the OP? When I first seen him in the OP, I knew he was finna be tough. Let's see it. Uh-oh, Shaola's scared? Oh, and we're getting the credits. We know we're gonna end off on a crazy cliffhanger. Yeah, the fact that 𝙏𝙡 is the most scared here very much makes me worried about how this is about to go down. What is he talking about, bro? Is he drunk? I've got it. Yeah, he is. Okay, he has a hangover. I was about to say because I saw the flask on his belt. I was like, is bro drinking? Day drinking? Okay, Julius picked the sword up. He ready for the squabble? If he dead ass fights with those chopsticks on his belt, he might be like that, bro. Hot chick. Sexy chick, Yo, hey, he called. That nigga ain't give no looks to that nigga ain't give no looks to you if you weren't bad. Hot chick, sexy chick. Okay, I like how he differentiated between hot and sexy too, because I kind of see the vision. Brat. Okay. Low key, bro, him delineating between Brat puts him above a lot of anime characters. I gotta give him that cred. He called Julius a follower. Is Subaru a wuss? Fool who has attained the heavenly sword. Earn his pardon. Sounds like a fight to me. If you want to have a conversation with me, try to at least get me to move one measly step. Okay, I see. Trope watch, I see where this is going. This nigga's going to be super cracked. You can't even make me move a step. Ass boy, golly. Yeah, he finna be tough with those chopsticks, bro. You gotta watch out for a nigga who fight with some random shit, bro. If you in anime and you pull out your sword and you see someone do this, you gotta watch out for him, bro. Because why is he fighting with a grapevine?